Hi, this is Sean Green with Great Lakes Bushcraft, and I've been tagged by Jeff Kindy to show our overnight gear for our camping trips. So, what I would like to show you is my setup. So, right we have here, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the pack, and then I'm going to unpack it for you. So, right here we have the pack. I use this for overnighters. It is large enough for my 3-day trips, except for winter time, where I obviously would have a little bit larger sleeping bag and such, but this is for the summertime. So here we have the Columbia Titanium. I believe it is the Mobius. I'm not quite sure the exact name, but it is from their titanium line. This is the pack that I use. It comes with a detachable sack on the inside, but I prefer to have it outside for my the items I need to get to quick. So inside is just a bearing block. Can you see that? Bearing block for friction fires, my eating utensil, and a knife sharpener right now. I have, so that's that. I can obviously add, this is quite a lot of room. I can add more stuff if needed. Usually I carry a poncho in there. I just don't have it on me right now. So there's a small top pocket, and I mean small by the fact that it can fit this in there, a lighter. This is my first aid kit, by the way, and a bandana. So that's about all that fits in there. Okay. Next, on the bottom, we have my sleeping bag liner. Now this is what I use in the summertime since the temperatures are on the up. So I just take this with me, and it fits onto 2 little bungee cords down here. Now it's quite a tight fit, but it fits. So I can get away with that. And then we'll just unroll this a little bit, and I'll unpack on top. There we go. So here we have, again, to reiterate, first aid kit, bearing block, knife sharpener for the field, and my eating utensil. Also, bandana and a lighter for Surefire. Okay, that came in this little pocket here. I'll start on the outside of the pack, and then we'll delve inside. In this pocket, this bag has stretchable pockets here, is my paracord kit. So each bag has a number right on it. These are my 20-foot sections of cord, a couple of 12-foot sections, some random 3-foot sections there for tying off the tent pegs and stuff. And this isn't in the bag, but these are my 6-foot sections, which won't contrast with the OD green sleeping bag, but hopefully you can see those. Another set of cordage I like to carry with me is some bank line. I'm not sure the number of this bank line, but it's fairly thick, so that's another set of cordage for tying out tent pegs and stuff. Another item in this is my folding saw. Okay, this is just one I found, I believe, at Myers. It's a all-purpose saw. It's not the greatest saw, but it does what it needs to do. There are better saws out there, and eventually I will upgrade, but for now that gets the job done. Okay. I don't believe there's anything else. There is another pocket on the bottom. I don't believe I have anything. Oh, I do have stuff in here. Oh, yep. Okay. I do have stuff in here. Just some zip ties. I put those in there. They'll fit in there quite nicely, and you'll never know. You know, this can be a quick lashing if you needed to improvise shelter or something like that, or anything that you can use. These are great tools to have, and you never know what you can use them for until you get out there and have them and try them out. So that's another little pocket. That one's even tighter than the top pocket. So this bag also has a bottle carrier out here, and it has a little stretchy bungee cord to hold this in. This is one of my metal containers in here. So I use this for water collection, and I boil my water right in this for the most part. On the other side, there is a pocket that is quite large. Okay. So on the inside of there I have a backup ferro rod with magnesium, space blanket, lightweight, in case I need something like that. My fire kit is in here, my main fire kit is in there. And then my Coleman headlamp. This is a very nice headlamp. It was, I believe, 20 bucks from Gander Mountain, and that thing is awesome. All that was inside my Fold-A-Cup. I don't know the name of it, GSI or Glacier Cup or something like that. I don't get too familiar with the names of my stuff, just use it. So, alright, this backpack comes with a whistle attached. I think that's fairly common practice now for backpacks. That comes with a whistle on there, and I carry one in my pocket every day. My everyday carry stuff. Delving on the inside of this bag is nice because it unzips all the way, and you can see how it's all packed in there. Again, there's this separating shelf here, but you can see as well there's amazing amount of space in this little backpack. So there's some pockets up here. I haven't put anything in yet, but I imagine they can hold your TP and your hygiene stuff. This is for a 3-liter bladder, which I have to purchase separately, but and it goes up through the hole, but I will eventually get one of those. So the things that we should have in here: rain gear, just obviously for rain. This is my cooking utensil with windscreen, and what I do with this is usually I put all my food that I'm going to take with me, almost all of it, for a 3-day thing. This is plenty of stuff for 3 days of camping. Overnight, this is overkill for overnight, but this is in a minimal kit, so if I want to cook up something nice, this is has the ability to become a Dutch oven and everything. So there's cooking and food. A hat to protect my head from the sun so I'm not slathering on sunscreen on top of my head and having really greasy hair and stuff like that. Not that that really matters if you need it, but a hat I like better. Hammock with straps on the inside. This is just the Grand Trunk travel hammock. I've used it in the backyard and everything. I haven't taken it out in the field yet, but I have slept in it in the backyard and stuff. So this has the straps in there with it, and this all folds into that little sack. A heavy duty space blanket. I use this either for a ground sheet or in the wintertime I take this with me, and I don't have a winter bag, so I just wrap this around me to help out. So yeah, it gets cold, but this really helps out a lot. And also, I don't believe we have any pictures on the side of it, at our snow dog meet with Jeff and his militia group, I use this as a reflector, so it works out terrific. Some gloves for reaching in and stirring or getting the fire going and stuff like that, so you don't burn your hands. I don't wear them when I chop wood and stuff like that, but a lot of people use them for that. I just don't like burning the hair off my knuckles. Extra clothes, so a shirt, pair of jeans, or shorts or whatever you have. That's just what I have packed in here right now. And then at the very bottom, I have my 5x7 mess tarp. So that's all the stuff that I have in here. Could I fit more? Sure, and I probably would for a three-night stay. But for a one-night, this is overkill, I think, and I could fit it in something smaller. And by no means is this minimalist. This is very comfortable. So once again, I'll go over what I have here. The bag, the Columbia Titanium line. Just a hat for sun protection. Container for water. This also is the container because it separates, and there's a deep pot, and I usually haul water with that. For shelter, I have a hammock, a tarp, and a heavy duty space blanket. Also cordage to tie off the hammock and the tarp for all that we need. Now this tarp's a little small for hammock camping. I do have another one that's larger, but I don't. And that would fit in here just fine. I'd still have plenty of room. For environmental stuff, I have this rain suit. Fire is, I have a bearing block and a lighter. Also my main fire kit with fun stuff in here like flint and steel. My favorite one I don't have shown here, but it's because I carry it with me in my pockets. I don't have my everyday carry stuff out here that's always on me. Extra ferro rod with magnesium. A space blanket again for a windbreak or adding a side to a shelter. It goes over a shelter. Gloves for hand protection. Saw. I don't have my knife in here. I had it, but it got wet, so it's drying right now. And so I usually have an extra knife, which I tuck into. Actually, I'll go grab it right now. Be right back. It's just a little more number 2/0, so that's the smallest more in the traditional style handle. Just a 3-inch blade. I just doctored up the sheath a little bit to make it look nice. And all I do, slide it right in here. There's a couple of things, I just slide it right in here to be held by the backpack strap. Yeah, and it goes right there. That's my cutting tool in here besides the saw. So shelter, fire, water, and food are all covered in here. So this is my 1 night to 3 day pack. Obviously it will change, but that's what I carry. I tagged Jeff from CJS Knives. You're up next, buddy.